villages of northern France are each as charming as the next. And we've had the good fortune to experience several on board Scenic Gem as we meander down the Seine. While each village is memorable, there's only one that can boast being the home and inspiration for one of the greatest impressionist painters of all time. It was this little village of Giverny and the surrounding countryside that first attracted Monet to the area, and it's not hard to see why. If ever a town was smooched by angels' lips, it was this one. Monet was so enchanted by the town, he chose to call it home for over 4 decades. That home and the gardens he created around it became his greatest masterpiece. Claude Monet was the master of Impressionism, but one look around this place and you soon realise he was a master of cool. He found this little slice of French paradise along the river and set about combining his passion for gardening with his passion for colour and constructed this, his coolest work of art, surely. Monet's passion for gardening was almost equal to his passion for art, and his talent for colour and light wasn't limited to the garden and the canvas. The dining room.
Yeah, exactly.
Why yellow?
Because it is the room that has the most sun during the day, so he really wanted it to be bright.
Boy, you achieved that. The photograph on it, it's exact. That's him in this room.
Yeah.
It is exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. They really are redoing everything the way it was, so they're doing a great job.
The house itself was an artistic project for Monet and has been perfectly preserved and maintained. How cool is this room?
Yeah, I think it's the best one.
Oh, it's a studio?
Yes, the first one he had, we know that he had 3 there, and so after that it was turned into a place where he would enjoy a coffee and talk about the art. So that's why it's only his paintings there.
How chilled is this? It's great. I want this room.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
There is light everywhere. And everywhere you look, you see the garden.
Yeah, exactly.
It's believed that Monet spent most of his waking hours in the garden methodically planning and pruning.
He enjoyed to organize everything, so he would put up different tones, different shades all together. So that's why you can see the yellow together with the orange or with the red, and also the pink with the purple.
How long did he live here for?
From 1883 up until 1926, so when he died, almost 40 years.
So a good 40 years. And a lot of his work came from here.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the water lilies, which are probably the most well-known work.
Further downstream, our scenic cruise delivers us to the village of La Roche-Guyon and its namesake castle. This chateau was first built in the 12th century as a military stronghold, and it was never considered a great beauty. In fact, one critic at the time referred to it as a frightful castle without title to nobility. But, you know, regardless of its questionable beauty and its checkered history, including a stint as German Field Marshal Rommel's Second World War headquarters, these days the Chateau La Roche-Guyon is more swan than duck. But this evening, what we're interested in is what's inside the castle, in the form of an exclusive classical concert. Your quartet is called the Improbable Quartet.
Yes.
Why?
Because usually when you hear about quartet, you think of a string quartet. And there is none of these instruments here. There's a double bass, a harp, a vibraphone, and a clarinet. And this was quite a challenge to build arrangements because this combination is quite extraordinary. And that's why we named the quartet Improbable.
These scenic and rich experiences take you behind the scenes to enjoy moments that are inaccessible to most travellers.